We're supposed to be getting a press conference in the next hour from the police department, and they're supposed to be telling us some updates. What could they possibly learn from the time that they first discovered this kind of explosion, the shooting, and what they might have gathered from the apartment building and now? Because we are just talking about hours.
Right. Well, Holmes apparently told the officers after they took him into custody something about explosives. To what extent did they tell that he said what was in that apartment? They don't know. He also apparently said there might have been something in that car. They apparently haven't found any explosives in his vehicle that was parked directly behind the theater, but we don't know exactly what they have found inside of that apartment and what other subsequent things did they find when checking maybe his Facebook page, any social media sites, looking at him, because, you know, it's been a number of hours now. So that would say to me that the local law enforcement and the FBI, they have probably gotten a lot more information than they had to go on right from the very beginning. But we don't know if Holmes is even cooperating with law enforcement at this time.
When we listen to some of the witnesses and they talk about what they smelled inside the theater and that kind of burning smell,
right,
what does that indicate to you in terms of the kinds of things that he was using, whether it was pepper spray or a smoke bomb, or what kind of weapons that followed?
It's a great question. The guy you were just speaking to right before you went to Susan, he was talking about a burning. Well, one of the first arriving officers, one of the first arriving police officers there over the radio said he thought it smelled like, he said, OC, which is oleoresin capsicum, which is pepper spray. And he asked to get gas masks up there because apparently it was that strong that he thought they needed gas masks to go into that theater to help those people out of that theater. And we know that some of the people who were taken to the hospitals, they were going through some decontamination so they wouldn't contaminate the emergency room where they were being taken for treatment.
What's the next step here? What are they learning? What are they trying to learn about James Holmes?
Well, number one, is he acting alone? They were going on the assumption that he was acting by himself, but we still don't know for sure. What was his motive? We still don't know a motive of why he did this. You know, what brought him in the last 24 to 48 hours to do this kind of thing? Because this didn't just happen at spur of the moment. You can tell this was planned and probably planned out for over some time. Did anybody else know about this? This is very, very early on in the investigation. We don't know exactly what charges they're going to, have against him right now. We've got 12 dead, 38 wounded. There's some other people that are in critical condition. Some going through surgery probably as we speak. He could be there for some local charges, for maybe first-degree murder, and possibly some federal charges if they do find some kind of explosives. Where did he get the weapons? There's a lot of different things that they're looking at right now. And I know that out there, the task force with the FBI and the Aurora Police is part of, they're working on that as we speak.
All right, Mike, we're going to get back to you with more details.
Yep.
We've got to take a quick break,
Sure.
then we'll be back with you.